Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch My Hero Academia Season 4, Episode 9, like that. I'm glad to be there to watch normally 2 more episodes of My Hero Academia. My mood, like that, you know. Like, I think that it has been 2 weeks that before beginning a video, each time I'm saying my mood, you know, during the intro, because I had so many issues to deal with during this month of December, so many things, you know, into my mind with really my car, the accident that I had with my car. No, nothing is repaired. No, it's gonna take a long time. The garage, the insurance, they are talking together, and I just learned that maybe, you know, the repairs on my car are more expensive, you know, than the price of my car. So my insurance is really like, maybe not, in fact, maybe we're not gonna make any repair. So clearly in that, I had also some issues with my sister's health. I had some issues with my health, you know, also after the car accident I was totally blocked. And I have other stuff in mind like that, like in these days I'm worried for my brother. Like, it's not really things that I can control, because it's things happening to people that I love, and it's things which are happening to me, but really I can't control them. Like, you can't control taxis. You can't control car accidents, you can't control that kind of stuff. So I'm just like taking the informations and each time taking them like that. But my mood still is pretty good, you know. I'm really just like, okay, this year needs to end, like, come on. New year, new mood, new luck. I believe into my luck, you know. I believe into a star shining for me, you know, and protecting me. But I think that the quota of light for this year, you know, of my star was already used entirely, and my star really did not have anything left for this month of December, so I'm taking everything during this month of December. No worries, guys, my mood is okay, and I'm just glad to be there for 2 episodes of My Hero Academia, even if these 2 episodes can be really bad, you know, like with these things, you know, our guys trying to enter into that place. I'm still saying trying to enter because I have the impression that right now they are blocked. You know, the fact that this guy, he took possession, you know, of this house, he can be the house itself. It can move stuff into it. Lumillion, Mirio is trying for now to go inside of it no matter what, but we have other guys fighting other people. Like, it's rough, you know, it's really rough. And during the last episode, what I loved a lot is the fact that, okay, we had all of these things with Tamaki. Yes, it's Tamaki. Like, you know, yeah, that I have some issues with names. So I was really like, Tamaki? Yes, it's Tamaki. It can't be something else, like Takami? No, Tamaki. To have all of this episode being about Tamaki fighting these guys and all, that was great. But the fact that they mixed it with a lot of memories with Mirio to make us understand who is Tamaki, how he's dealing with his quirk, how also he was considered because of his quirk, but also through that his relationship with Mirio and the fact that they know each other since so long. Like, really for me it's Bakugo and Deku and Mirio and Tamaki. They have the same relationship, like they know each other since so long and they are pushing each other to be the best version of themselves. But clearly they don't have the same feelings for each other, the same relationship. When for 2 it's really more about jealousy, about, you know, I want to be better than you. For the two other ones, it's really more like I want to be as good as you, even better than you, because you're pushing me to be better. Like they're really supportive and all, and it's so cool. I'm wondering if we can have a potential love relationship right there. I think that no matter what, people can ship them really easily with these two admiring the other one that much. You know what I think? Like, I love people who can ship, and I just love to ship sometimes, and I think that it's something great that you can do with shows, with animes, with movies, with books and all, as long as you're not too obsessed with it, and because of that you can't see what is truly happening and you're denying other relationships which are truly happening and stuff like that. It's really not great. And yes, these two, I can ship them as a potential love relationship, but just also as a strong friendship, it could be enough for me. It's already so great. So I loved it during the last episode, the fact that we had more about Tamaki and his relationship with Mirio. And I really love this anime because these writers, they are taking time to write something for each student that we are meeting, like the background, a memory, you know, something about it, and also why that person wants to be a hero. Like, we are really going deep with each one of them. Like, if we are thinking about it, for sure, we had Ida, Deku, Ochako, we had also Bakugo, Todoroki, we had Kirishima, we had a little fake French guy. Now we have also Mirio and Tamaki, and I'm pretty sure that I'm forgetting a lot of them. Like, we had something about Tsu, and all of the other ones, okay, maybe we didn't explore their backgrounds yet, but still we are spending time with them truly, and they are showing who they are and why they want to be heroes. So yes, every one of them has a time to shine on screen, and I think that it's pretty cool. You know, they are not just considered as secondary characters that the writers can use. No. They are considered as real characters who have a real story, and when they have the time, you know, for them to explain more about them, they are taking it really, and they are doing something great around it, so it's pretty cool. I love it. So yes, this episode, I mean these two episodes that I'm gonna watch today, I hope that it's gonna be enough to get the girl, to save her. I don't think that it can be enough, you know, to fight against overall, to really do something against him. I can imagine that he's gonna find a way to escape, but at least for the girl, I hope that we can save her right now. For sure, we have this entire theory about him using our blood to erase quirks. You know what I think about it. I have another theory about the fact that maybe he's gonna use it on a lot of heroes at the same time to prove to everyone that heroes are nothing without their quirks, and that he can do that, so he can be really dangerous. I'm not sure that I believe till now that he's her father. For me, it's maybe more a brother and sister relationship, but for sure he's a bad brother, but for me he's too young to be her father. I don't know why I believe so. We'll see, and I'm gonna see that right now. Let's go for this episode. Remember that if you want, on my Patreon you have these reaction videos for My Hero Academia with 4 episodes of advance on my Patreon, meaning 2 weeks of advance. We have 2 weeks of advance on my Patreon. It's really a lot, and I'm putting extended reaction parts which are already interesting because I'm not forced to cut that much and to play with opacity. And for big episodes, I prefer to put the full reaction part, like I did, I think, for the last episode. If you can be interested by that, and if you want to support me, it can be truly useful, truly appreciated. I think that you understood that I have some issues to deal with, you know, for the end of this year. So if you want and if you can, even if it's just for 1 month, you know, it's already great, it's already useful and appreciated. Okay, let's go for this episode. Trust each other. It's amazing! I love Kirishima. Maybe you're running into the wrong direction? Simple cops against all of these heroes? He should be more worried about you. You can? So great.
オーバーホールに命取られちまうからよ。組長は昔からの任侠を重んじ、この時代の極道が生きる道を模索していた。
It was the old man, you know. You can't aim your dad.
俺たちが惚れたのは組長だ。独断で組の意向に沿わねえ忍び。
He is right there, normally.
やりたい放題だ、あいつは。
嫌っている割に彼が捕まるとは思ってないんですね。
ああ、正気じゃねえってのは後先考えねえ人間のことだ。
True.
やはり標的は俺か。
Yeah, you.
あの3人で無理なの。一人ずつ確実に減らすまで。フォト、消えた。お前消せこいつ。
Now. Where?
なんで俺も先生買おうと飛び出して。
Your instinct told you to intervene, no matter what. You know it? Oh. He managed to hurt Kirishima? No! Okay. I need to be focused. No? What? It's gonna be like Ida and Deku, you're gonna be hurt for years, you know, like... Okay, let's do that. Tengai and Rappa. Don't be so sure of yourselves. Stop talking and just go for it, please. Come on, Kirishima, you need to act, my dear. Oh, and his memory was about feeling useless. Make peace with this memory and intervene. No! No. Oh, you think so little of yourself. That memory? That's okay? Oh, I want that. I don't drink the intro, I have so many issues, financial issues right now. Yes, she is! Oh, I love your way of thinking. Even as a kid you were like that. You already knew her?
色っぽいんだよな足戸は。だからヒーローに向いてる。俺の個性はこうか。しかもちょっとだけ正直さえね。
No, you're not, and you evolved quickly after that, it means.
正直だぜ。でも足戸みたいの見てるとどっかで思っちまう。俺に派手な個性があれば自信持ってヒーロー化を。敏感なヒーロー事務所はどこですか。やべ、なんでこんな時に限ってヒーローがパトロールしてねえんだ。お前が行けよ。
Like Deku, your first instinct is to intervene.
ありがとう。
Okay, she did first and you were paralyzed by fear. She was afraid also. She lied.
なんで
Because you were not ready and you didn't believe in yourself. But now you can. Come on.
この春、強力なヴィランに抵抗し続けたための中学生が話題になってた。とばかりが取り上げられて、オールマイト登場の直前、友達らしき中学生が一人飛び出していったそうだ。
Even before meeting him, you were inspired by Deku.
俺はヒーローどころか男でもなんでもね。
Kirishima?
母曰く、初めて個性が発現した時うっかり目を切ってしまったそうだ。以降しばらく自分の個性が嫌だと泣きじゃくっていたらしい。
It says a lot about what you think of your quirk.
俺と似た個性、胸張って命をかけたヒーロー。そうじゃねえだろ。
すみません。
おう、
父に飛び込むのに怖くねえやつなんぞ。よほどのアホだけよ。一瞬躊躇しまったんさ。てめえの心が弱いせいで助けられなかった。でもな、それよりもっと恐ろしいことを俺は知ってるのさ。亡くなった方の最後の表情、救えない辛さ。あなたにとって男気とは心の在り方だ。
Like you!
俺はヒーローだから人々を守る。一度心に決めたなら、それに準じる後悔のねえ生き方。それが俺にとっての男気よ。
To have no regrets. Come on!
もう繰り返さねえ。俺はごめん、あの時二人を見てたのにビビって動けなかった。
You apologize to them?
全然いいや。全然可愛いや。みんながすごいだけだよ。
She noticed you that day. I'm so proud.
ここでループスモール。
Nah?
俺は守れるヒーローになれ。情けねえ自分との決別だ。
It was to change.
あの時のこと辛かったんだね。ちゃんと霧島の中で乗り越えられたらその時は教えてね。でみんなに言いふらすからさ。
She's gonna keep your secret until then.
嘘だろ、まだいけるな。お前が俺に与えた衝撃全部吸収し消されてやる。
Ah, that's cool. I didn't know that you could do that.
ダメかもの話すためがこれ気になる。生きていただけは二度と後悔しねえ。
I'm so proud of you, Kirishima.
ヒーローに我とそばが絡めなきゃ太陽おいいいな。無意味なことを我が防御の前になすすべなく倒れるだけだ。大きい方向になった。世界マリアとけ荒くのか。
Oh, I didn't see that you had that normal face now.
こ
I would prefer that version of it. If I have to be honest. It's a preview, no preview. You know the one. Oh, guys. sure I cried. I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud of Kirishima. You know, after this episode, oh, my mascara. I will check that, you know, between episodes. You know, when we had this episode with him fighting that guy, you know, into that street, with everyone cheering for him at the end, I was so proud of him, so glad for him. But I knew that with the little part of that memory that we had, I knew that we would have the end of this memory at some point, that we were not done with that. So right there, to have an entire episode about him, I'm surprised, you know, the fact that it's an entire episode about him, but I'm not surprised that we're coming back to that memory. The fact that someone like Kirishima can... I don't know how to say it, like... The fact that he didn't believe in himself at all, the fact that he thought that he couldn't do something so much, the fact that he saw himself as someone weak, someone little, someone who doesn't deserve to be an hero, as someone useless and all. It sounds so weird, you know, to say it, because during these 3-4 entire seasons that we spent with him, he's so much, you know, the positive guy into the group. He's always smiling, he always has a positive attitude, he's always pushing people, cheering people, and you know, the fact that he's also Bakugo's best friend, it says a lot about him, about the fact that he's someone who believes into everyone, you know, who is not letting anyone behind, all of that. So to know that at some point he thought that he was useless, that he couldn't save anyone, that his quirk was really nothing, that he shouldn't even try to go into that school, that it was a big dream but not one for him, the fact that he thought that he was lame, that he felt responsible, you know, for not intervening for these girls. It's making me so sad, you know, that someone like him could think so little of himself. But I'm also so proud because right now with just one speech, you know, made by this other hero, he found strength again and he understood that being afraid it's okay, that it's better in fact to be afraid of dying, to be afraid of villains, that it would be really not normal to not be afraid at all, that it's better like that. You know, all of that, it's making him even more human, even more sweet. I want to cheer for him even more because I know that this positive guy sometimes, you know, can be like that, you know, can feel a little useless and like he's not enough and stuff like that, but he's fighting it, he's fighting that idea because he just wants to be there to save people. He just has that instinct, you know, to save people like all of the other heroes, and he's fighting his fear, he's brave enough to fight that fear. It's making me so proud of him. I'm so in love, you know, with someone who could think like that, who could be like that, who could fight that fear. I love it so much. And that lesson, also that message, I'm thinking about each viewer watching this episode, it's also such a good message for the viewers. It's okay to be afraid of things into your life, and it's better like that because it means that you're human. But the real thing, you know, it's to be brave enough to fight these fears, to feel them and to continue no matter what with your life, and to continue no matter what to fight for your dreams and all. It's such a good message. I love it. The fact that you knew each other before UA, you know, school, I guessed it right, you know, when we had that little part of the memory before. The fact that at first you didn't have your hair red, that you changed it because you wanted to be someone else. You wanted to leave behind the old you. The fact that she's respecting that enough, you know, to not say it to anyone, to keep that secret and to be like, okay, something is going on with you, like inside of yourself, a lot of things are happening. When you're gonna be okay with yourself, I'm gonna tell it to everyone so we can make fun of you, like it's gonna be a little joke between us. It's so cool, you know, like she saw that something is happening with him and that it's his weakness also to have that, to not be so confident in himself. So she's really like, okay, work on that, and when you're gonna be okay with that, we can make some jokes about it, because you're gonna be strong enough and you're gonna believe in yourself enough, so you're gonna appreciate the jokes and not just enjoy them, you know. Do you understand what I mean? So cool. Oh, I'm so proud of you, Kirishima. This fight, you know, against these guys was really good because, you know, their quirks, it was really a good match. The fact that fat guy, you know, fat man, fat gum, I can't remember his name, he can look like that, like a normal human being. It was a surprise like that at the end. But I love that aspect of his quirk, that he's not just taking things, you know, but he can take all of these attacks and transform that energy into one attack also. I think that it's a good thing for his quirk. It means that it's not just a defensive quirk, it can be also an attack quirk. It's really cool. Kirishima, I hope that you're okay, you know, the fact that he was that hurt and all. We saw that for Deku, for Ida, when they are getting that hurt, it has really an impact for them for entire months, years, and I'm a little afraid of that impact, that consequence also for Kirishima right there. You know, these two guys, I think that these two are part of the elite, you know, of this Yakuza group. I think that there are supposed to be 8 like that. I know that during the editing of the episode 7, I thought about it again, and I was wrong about considering some as part of these 8 people. But I think that these two, you know, Rappa and Tangai, were maybe 2 of these 8 people. I don't know. Oh, and we had a little thing about the boss. And the boss of this group, it's the old guy that we saw with overall, you know, who was on that hospital medical bed, and he called him Dad. Was it, you know, a way to call him, or was he really his dad? I'm wondering about it. Like really, the relationships between all of these people, I'm not so sure of it. Like, for example, overall, are you truly the girl's dad? I'm still not so sure of it. Are you really the son of the boss, you know, of this group? I'm not so sure of it. Too many things like that. Oh, and I want news about Tamaki. Like, we saw him falling. I want news about the guy. I want to be sure that he's gonna be okay. Clearly, this attack, you know, to save the girl, to fight all of these villains, to save the girl and all, it's not gonna be a result into the next episode, so not today for me. I think that all of this adventure, you know, this narrative arc, this attack on this Yakuza's group, it's gonna take 10 episodes, you know, at the end or something like that. It has been already 3 episodes that we are on it, 3 or 4 episodes. So yes, it's gonna take a long time. If each episode is like that, about fighting 1 or 2 of these guys, and for now we have so many different groups, you know, we had Tamaki all alone, right there we had Kirishima and Fat Guy, we have Eraser and the rest of the group, we have Mirio who is all by himself, we have also all of the ones outside. I'm still thinking, you know, about the dragon girl with Ochako and Tsu. Maybe we can have something about them also at some point. Really a lot of them right there. Meaning a lot of potential episodes about each of these groups, meaning that it's not gonna end into the next episode, for sure. We'll see, and I'm gonna see that right now because I'm gonna watch one more episode today for My Hero Academia, so it's all for you for this video, and it's all for me for now, so bye for now, bye!
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me you built a time machine?
Great.
Now!